Hi, I'm Shep, one of the friendly board-certified entomologists at Pest Solutions. And if you travel, you'll want to inspect your room for bed bugs. Whether you're in a hotel or a bed and breakfast, it's important to be able to recognize the signs so you don't end up staying with guests you didn't intend or taking anybody home. First thing you should keep in mind is that your luggage shouldn't be put on the bed or on the luggage rack right away. Put it in the bathroom or on a well-traveled path, someplace where bed bugs aren't so likely. Then we'll take a look around and see if there's any obvious signs. You can't thoroughly check every room you stay in. You just can't. You'll drive yourself nuts. But you can take a good enough look to make sure that there aren't obvious signs so you can have a good night's sleep. First thing we're going to do is we're going to check the bed. It's what we always need. You should carry with you a flashlight for quick inspections. The first thing to do is to gently pull back the covers and expose the dust ruffle. This is always a good place to inspect. Remember to look for the spots and droppings as well as the bugs. We want to carefully examine all the pleats to see if bugs are there. Having done that, we want to lift up the sheet and inspect the corners of the mattress and the corners of the box springs. The headboard is frequently attached to the wall in many hotels. If you have help, you can take it off. If not, maybe it's best left there. But either way, you'll want to inspect around the edges, looking for telltale spots and perhaps bugs. Once you've checked this end of the bed, you should probably check the other end of the bed. Always good to check the foot of the bed in the same places, along the same lines, looking at the same things. Be sure to check the corner protectors that are always around the box springs. Cracks and seams along the bed frame are a good place to look for bed bugs. Once you've seen that, it's good to check out the nightstands. Now, all the nightstands are different, but they have in common a drawer that can be removed, which always should be, and we're going to inspect along the bottoms, the insides, and all the sides. We'll also look into the nightstand, underneath it, and around back. Once you've inspected the nightstand, you should check the items on top, whether it's a phone or an alarm clock or a lamp. Those are other areas where you may find bed bugs. You can't check everything in the room, but you can check the important spots. Also be sure to check couches and chairs and other important areas, going over them as much as you're comfortable doing. Again, you only have so much time, but you want to just make sure that there aren't major infestations that you're going to sleep with. If you do find bed bugs, then what do? Call management. Have them come to the room to see what you found. Insist on a room that's not adjacent to the room you found them in, and check that room. Most hotels want to make sure that your stay is as enjoyable as they can make it.